welcome back to my mug and channel. And as y'all can tell by that title, tonight we're gonna be doing a story time. Talk about the title. It's gonna be about the time that I lost my virginity. Yeah, so y'all already know, if you like my auntie, my uncle, my mama, my daddy, don't watch this video. Don't watch this video. Don't watch this video. But you know, people like to be in your business, so we finna just do a video. It's gonna let y'all be a little bit in my business, just a little bit, not too much though. But it's currently 9:35 at night, and I need to be going to bed because I gotta get up early in the morning. But I want to do this little story time for y'all because I haven't made a video in a while. I had made a couple of vlogs, but I'll be finna put them out late, and then it just be like, there's no point in me putting them out. But if y'all still want the vlogs, leave it in the comments and let me know, and I'll drop the vlogs for y'all. It's like 2 vlogs. But before we get into the story time, get y'all some snacks. Then I don't even think these snacks go together. Anyways, y'all, and I'm the only one. I feel with myself, I'm the only one drinking this cranberry juice, so don't judge for drinking it out of the bottle. Like, I'm the only one that's gonna drink it. Ain't nobody else drinking it. But okay, let's get into the story time. So I lost my virginity when I was don't judge me, y'all. I swear, do not judge me. I lost my virginity when I was 15 because I was a freshman in high school. So I lost my virginity when I was 15. The dude I lost my virginity to was older than me. Like, I think he was a senior when I was a freshman. But we have been talking, well, we have been dating. Cause y'all know, them little high school relationships, middle school relationships, they're not real relationships to me, for real. But we was dating when I was in 8th grade. And we was still messing with each other we was messing with each other for like a year before all of this happened. A year and some months before this happened. Let me get a drink. Okay, so we have been dating, and mind you, my parents did not want me dating him. I was not allowed to talk to him, speak to him, nothing like that. So around this time, my parents didn't even know that I was seeing him. Like, they did not know that I had communications with him. They did not know. So we can go to a little bit before I lost my virginity. I wouldn't say it was planned, but then it was kind of planned, but not really though. And like, I wasn't forced to like lose my virginity. I wasn't, I'm not gonna say that I wasn't like influenced, because like during that time, a lot of people like around me had either already lost their virginity or they were about to lose their virginity. So like, I'm not gonna say that I wasn't influenced. I'm not gonna say that I was influenced, because like, I don't know. It wasn't because I seen people around me doing it that I wanted to do it. I really don't know why I wanted to do it. I thought I was like so in love and all this stuff. Like, I don't regret it. I don't. But like, you know, I could have waited longer. But so like a week before, I said like 2 weeks beforehand, I had ended up linking with him. I went to my parents like, oh, I'm going to my friend Ocean's house. Y'all know my friend Ocean. She supposed to be on the phone with me right now. I don't know what she's doing. But y'all know my friend Ocean. I was telling my mom like, oh, I'm gonna go to Ocean's house, and then I really go see him. So one day I had did that, and he came and picked me up. We went to, I don't even think we was at his house. We was at his friend's house. I didn't lose my virginity this day. It was like on a weekend. I didn't lose my virginity this day. But we attempted, and it was just a no. Like, I could not do it. I'm like, hell nah. And he was very like, supportive. Is that the word? Like, he was very like supportive. He like, okay, we're not gonna force it. We'll wait when you're ready. Like, we'll just wait. We're not gonna force it. It's cool. But he was like, but at the same time, like, I don't want to plan it. I want it to just happen naturally. Like, leave it at that. So that was the first time we attempted, but it just wasn't going, because y'all, let me tell y'all, if you're watching this and you haven't lost your virginity yet, that shit hurts. Okay, don't let people tell y'all that it don't hurt, because they're fucking lying to you. I mean, they're freaking lying to you. It does hurt, because first, I'm not gonna tell my friend Ocean business, but I kind of am at the same time. But I had asked like people around me that had already lost their virginity. I'm like, do it hurt? Do it hurt? Do it hurt? Because I'm trying to know. Before I get myself into this, I need to know right now. Okay? I need to know right now. Do it hurt or do it not hurt? Some people like, yeah, it do. Some people like, nah, it don't. That's cap. Because it do. Like, the first couple of times hurts. When I say hurts, I mean it hurts, y'all. I ain't lying. So the first time I'm like, no, not happening. Cut it. We're gonna have to try this a different time. I can't do this. So cool. We just watch TV. Then we're gonna fast forward to like 2 weeks later. We had talked about it. We was at school, and you know, it was like, I was like, oh, like, you want me to come over this weekend? I could spend the night. That was my first time spending the night with him. He like, you could spend the night with me when you come over. You know, if it happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. We gonna see where this goes. See where this take us. Okay. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I think the Friday before, I was texting my mom, and I'm like, hey, like, can I go spend the night at Ocean House tomorrow? Like, her dad said it's okay if I come over there and spend the night later on, and they gonna pick me up and drop me off. So I'm like, okay, like, yeah, like, that's fine, you know, go ahead. So, which I knew she was gonna say yeah, because like, she knew Ocean's dad. Like, it wasn't a reason why she would say no. So I actually did go to Ocean House during the day. So during the day, I was at Ocean's house. Like, we were together, and we were talking about it. We like, I was talking about like, I'm scared, I'm kind of nervous. Should I do it? Should I not do it? And she just like, girl, like, I don't know. Like, if you're comfortable, do it. Shit, if you ain't, don't do it. And that's the number one thing, y'all. Make sure like y'all comfortable. If y'all, I'm not encouraging nobody to lose their virginity. Number one, let's get that out the way. I'm not encouraging nobody to lose their virginity. Keep your virginity as long as you can. These niggas is not worth it. Okay, they not shit. But she was basically telling me like, if you're comfortable, do it. If you're not, then you know, just don't do it. Just wait. It's no rush. So I was with her the whole day. And then I said maybe like 7:30, 8 o'clock that night, he texted me. He like, you ready? Like, I'm gonna come get you. So picked me up. We went back to the crib. And like at first it was cool. Like, we was chilling, we was watching TV, listening to music. We ended up getting on live because people that we went to school with, they knew we was together. Like, it wasn't a secret that we was together. Like, people knew that we was in a relationship. Like, it wasn't no damn secret. So we was on live, you know, talking and so y'all know, like, it get later on in the day, like later on in the night. We didn't already watch the movie. We didn't already listen to music. We didn't already got on live. The fuck else? What else we gonna do? So I think we ended up playing music. Like, we kept playing music, but we got off live, and then we were just talking. You know, we hugged up, kissing, hugging, laying on each other. And so then, basically, I don't know, like, I feel weird trying to go into depth about this. Like, it feels weird to just try to go into depth and tell y'all this. Like, it's weird. Like, how the fuck I'm supposed to tell y'all that we fuck? Like, I feel like it's weird because it's just like, we fuck. But it's like, I guess I gotta go into more detail. I don't know. Anyways, let me get back on track. So, we laying down. And you know, one thing leads to another. One thing about me, I'm not... Okay, I could take my own clothes off, duh. But like, I would rather you take it off for me. Like, I would rather you just take it off for me. That's better. Like, that just sets the vibe. Does that make sense? That just sets the vibe. Like, you take it from me. So like, he's taking off my clothes or whatever. Not all my clothes, you know, just like my pants and shit like that. Taking off my pants and shit like that. And I'm nervous, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous because I'm like, damn, like, this really finna happen. Like, I'm like, damn, this really happening right now. Like, I'm no longer finna be a virgin after this. I'm no longer finna be innocent. And y'all, I'm retarded, like, cause the whole time this really going through my head at that moment. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not just saying this for the video. The whole time I'm laying there, like, damn, I'm not finna be a virgin no more. I'm not finna be innocent no more. This shit crazy. Should I do this? Should I not do this?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't think I'm gonna regret this, but I might though. What if I do regret this? Damn, I don't know if I should do it. This whole time he taking my pants off, still kissing on me, still touching on me, and I'm just sitting here thinking all this shit still going through my head while I'm really thinking about all of this shit. I'm not joking. So then, it come time to trying to put it in, and I'm literally like, no, like it really did hurt. Like I'm like, no, like no. He like, babe, like you have to get past this point. Like like it's going to hurt, and then after that's gonna feel good. I'm literally, he's saying this, and I'm just like, because what? Like, one thing about me, I have a low pain tolerance. Like, I cannot, like, I would say that probably hurt worse than my tattoo. Like, that probably hurt worse than this. Like, literally. It did. It hurt worse. So I'm like, gee, like, no, like, this shit, like, oh, you overdoing it, because this shit hurt, like, for real. And I'm sitting here like, when I'm laying down, I'm like, fuck everybody that told me it didn't hurt because they fucking lied to me. Like, yes, it do hurt. So, he like, you gonna eventually have to get past this point, but once you get past that point, like, you gonna be good. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be cool. And I'm just laying there, and I'm like, how do you know?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
How do you even know that it's gonna be okay after this point? You never have to go through this. You never have to go through this. So what are you talking about? Pissing me off. But I'm like, alright. I'm like, fuck it, like, just come on. So he's still trying. And I just spit. He going slow. Cause if he wasn't, I would have whooped his. But he going slow. But that shit still hurting. So eventually, he ended up getting all the way in, and it hurt so bad, y'all. But he wasn't lying though. Like once I got past that point, I'm not gonna say it didn't hurt, but it like felt, it didn't hurt as bad. Say that, like I'm not gonna say that it did not hurt, but it wasn't as bad, you know. So we got past that point, and I'm like, I started to relax a little bit more. Like I wasn't as tense because like it hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't hurt, but it wasn't like unbearable pain like in the beginning. And it is true what they say about your cherry popping. You are gonna bleed. Cause the next day I ended up going home. I'm like, am I bleeding? And then I remember like they did say that happens. I remember learning about that in class. So that is true. And I'm like, am I bleeding? Okay, but anyways, back to that night. So we fucking know what I mean. I gotta stop cursing. We having sex or whatever, intercourse or whatever, and it wasn't like we were okay. Like it wasn't hyped up to what it was. Like people hype it up. Well, now I'm hyping it up because now I hype it up because it don't hurt. But then it was just like, why do people want to do this? Like I literally was wondering, like, why do people put themselves through this? That's what was going through my head at the time. Like, I don't want to do this no more. But okay, so we ended up having sex. It was over. He like, you good? Like, was it okay? This and the third. Like, was I patient? I'm like, yeah, like we good. Like it was cool. Like you didn't rush it. It's okay. It was just that it hurt, and I had to get past that point. You know, I'm explaining to him what I just told y'all. So he like, okay, cool. So rest of the day rest of the night we watched TV. It was just laying up. We ended up having sex again for a second time that night. And it wasn't bad. It still hurt. I'm not telling y'all it don't hurt, but it just wasn't. I could see it was like a little bit better. Every time I did it, it got better. And don't judge me for drinking cranberry juice. I like cranberry juice. So overall, like me losing my virginity that night, it wasn't bad. Like it's not. I don't have like a real romantic lose my virginity story. I don't have a real like bad lose my virginity story. Like it's me. Like it was normal, you know. I was at a house. I mean, I wasn't in no car. I was at a house. It wasn't like romantic flowers and shit. Like it was regular, watching TV, listening to music type shit. You know, it was regular. But this video only 16 minutes, so I think I'm gonna tell y'all about how my parents found out that I lost my virginity. Just to make this video a little bit longer and more interesting for y'all. So after that night, like I said, we had sex for a second time. I went to sleep. We ended up going to sleep. Woke up. I text my mama. I lied because my mama was supposed to pick me up from Ocean House. But I ended up texting her like, oh, Ocean's dad, they're going out, so they just gonna drop me off. Like, you don't gotta pick me up. So she down for that because if she ain't gotta pick me up, she not gonna pick me up. So he ends up dropping me off at home. It's Sunday at this point. He ended up dropping me off at home. I go in the house, go straight to the bathroom, take a shower, because I went home early in the morning. Take a shower. That's when I noticed, like, oh, I'm bleeding. Like, what the fuck? So I go take a shower. And I think I slept most of the day on Sunday. And like I said, my parents did not like me talking to him. They did not want me to have nothing to do with this boy. They wanted me to block him out of my life completely. Because we really, okay, short little throwback or whatever. Me and my friend had got caught sneaking him and his brother and really like a family friend. The family friend could have just came over, but like he was with them because they friends, so he was there. But and the family friend, we snuck them in the house like late at night, and we ended up getting caught. That's a whole nother story time that I couldn't do for y'all. We ended up getting caught. So after that situation, my parents did not want me speaking to him because he was already older than me. And before that situation, they knew that he was older than me, and my mama didn't want me dating him. But she was like, he could be your friend, like y'all could be cool, but that's it. Like I don't really want you talking to him, like trying to date him. And like mama had took me to his video shoot and everything. Like she didn't have a problem with him at that point. But once we snuck him in, we got called, and it was just like, no, I don't want to speak to him at all. So they did not like him. They didn't want to talk. They didn't want me talking to him. Had no communication with him. Nothing. But like I said, I still was talking to him because that was my man. How y'all gonna tell me I can talk to my man? How you gonna tell me I can't talk to my man? Be for real. But so we was still in communication, obviously. So I would say like for a couple weeks, he was telling me like, we should tell your parents that we talking. Like he knew that my parents did not want me talking to him. He knew this. Like he knew this. Like when I do the other story time, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. But he knew. Like it wasn't like he didn't know that my parents did not like him, that my parents didn't want me to be with him. He knew this. But he like, we started to get more serious in our relationship. Like, I want you to tell your parents. I don't want to sneak around no more. Like, I want you to tell your parents that we've been seeing each other. Try to get them to like let us, let us see each other. Like, so he basically trying to get on like, let's not sneak around no more. Let's let your parents know that we've been talking and that I really care about you and I want to be with you. Like, I'm in love with you and I want to be with you. Like, I don't want to have it. So I'm like, oh, you kind of right. Like, I need to tell them. Worst mistake of my life. Why would I? I'm like, you right. Me thinking I'm so in love. Bitch, you was not in love. Stop it. Me thinking I'm so I'm like, babe, you right. Like, we need to tell them. I could try to talk to my mom and my dad and see if, like, they'll try to understand, like, my point of view. Like, they want me to be happy in life, so they need to let me be with you. Duh. What's wrong with them? So, that Sunday, like I told you, I was asleep most of the night. Most of the day once I got home. So I say maybe like 6 o'clock, maybe-ish. I ended up getting on the phone with him. And because we was going to tell my mama. So we get on the phone. And I'm like, okay, I'm finna talk to mom. He like, let's talk to you. Like, talk to your mama while I'm on the phone. Like, let's talk to your mama. So my mom in the kitchen, she cooking. And I'm like, oh, you like, mama, hey. I can't remember exactly what I said to start the conversation. I really forgot. But it probably was something along the lines of like, hey, what you doing? You know, she like, what? Like, cooking, you know, obviously. I knew it was in the kitchen. I know she was cooking. And so I'm like, so, you know, I was gonna say his name. Oh, my daddy, I was gonna say his name. We gonna give him a name. We gonna call him. I don't know what to call him. We gonna call him Bottle. I don't know. Like, I'll be like, hey, like, you remember Bottle? And she like, yeah. Like, what about him? And I'm like, well, we kind of been in communication, you know, like, do y'all think that y'all could give him a chance as far as like us talking and trying to be together? Like, could y'all give it a chance? Like, if we all sit down and talk, you know, like, can we talk about it? Like, can we try? I'm like, I like him, he like me, I love him, he love me, I want to be with him, he want to be with me. Like, can we work this out as a family? Like, can we do that? And she like, Dejanay, she like, we already told you, like, he's too old for you, you know, we're not doing this, da, da, da. And so he on the phone, he like, Ma, like, I really love her, like, can we just talk? Like, I'm willing to sit down and talk with you and her dad, like, we gonna respect all the rules that y'all want us to abide by. Like, we gonna respect that. Like, I respect y'all, I respect her. Like, this is why I want to talk to you about us being together, because I don't want to sneak around behind y'all back. Like, that's what I'm trying to talk to y'all about it. So she like, okay, well, we're gonna talk to her daddy. We're gonna talk to her daddy about it. And she already knew my daddy was gonna say no, so that's why she said we're gonna talk to my daddy about it. So that's why she said that. So he like, okay, like, that's fine, like, cool. Like, my dad worked nights, so during this time I don't think he was home. So she like, so until her dad gets home tomorrow and we all talk about it, I don't want y'all talking to each other. Like, you shouldn't be talking to him until we talk to your daddy. And if your daddy say yeah, then you can talk to him. But if your daddy say no, then you're not talking to him. No, you can't talk to him. I'm like, so now you don't want me to talk to him until I talk to my daddy? No. So I ended up, the conversation went more in depth, but I can't really remember what all was said. But I know I ended up crying during the conversation, because my mom was basically saying no, no, and no before she was like, you gotta talk to your daddy about it. She just basically kept saying no. So I was getting upset, because I'm like, I love him, bro. I really love him, and you gonna do this to me? You gonna do this to me, and I love this. I'm seeing you tell you I love this man. Okay. So I was upset. I was so upset, y'all. I was so hurt. So she told me not to talk to him, so I talked to my daddy, but I was still talking to him. So we was texting during the night. He like, it's gonna be okay. Like, we'll just talk to your daddy, see what he say. Like, we're gonna figure it out. So next day, got up, went to school, and I think I was in like my first period class or something. And my teacher was like, oh, like, Dejanay, you think you're ready to go home? Your mom's on the way. Go to the office. They said it's a family emergency or something. I'm like, what? Family emergency? What the hell could be a family emergency? Like, I'm confused. So I'm like, okay, like, whatever. So I go to the office, wait for my mama to get there. But whole time, I'm really smart though. I'm really smart. Because I'm like, family emergency, what could be the family emergency? I'm like, nah, something ain't right. So while I'm sitting in the office waiting for my mama to get there, I'm on my phone. I'm deleting everything, y'all. I'm deleting messages. Well, I'm kind of smart. Not all the way smart. But I deleted messages. I deleted most pictures and stuff like that because I'm like, I don't want to delete. And then at this point, I don't think they had recently deleted. I don't think we had recently deleted, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm deleting everything, and I'm like, I'm trying to be on the safe side, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to have to delete everything. And whole time, my mama don't even know that that's like, it's really a family emergency. I'm not gonna be in trouble. I don't want to delete everything. So it's like, I'm stuck in between. So I'm deleting most stuff. Like, most of my stuff, deleted. So she signed me out. I'm like, what's family emergency? She like, hold on, sign me out. We go to the car. She like, okay, so I went on your attendance thing, and it said you wasn't at school on such and such date, and that's the day that you said such and such was. You said somebody was taking you home. Cause I forgot to tell y'all, it was one day I skipped school and I went to go see him, but I only skipped school one day. Everybody skipped school. The heck? I skipped school one day, and I ended up telling her that somebody from my basketball team, basketball was over at this point, but somebody from my basketball team was gonna take me home. So she like, this is the day that you skipped, that you said such and such will take you home, but it said that you wasn't at school all day. I'm like, I don't know what that. I'm like, what? Like, okay. So she like, so where was you at? I'm like, I was still at school. I just didn't go to class. Like, and she like, that don't make sense. Da da da. The whole time, my cousins literally be doing that. They be skipping class. They just don't go to none of their classes. That's the thing. So I'm like, I was at school. I just didn't go to class. I'm like, and I did miss the bus that day, and such took me home. Like, what are you talking about? So she's like, okay, and I'm gonna take your phone when we get home. I'm like, I knew it, bro. So we get home, she take my phone. She don't see nothing in our messages, nothing in my messages with him. Like, I deleted it. I'm telling you, I deleted it. But I'm always forgetting to delete something, bro. I'm so glad I'm grown now. I always forget to delete something. But I think it was a picture of me and him. I can't remember, but it was some type of evidence. It might be a picture of me and him together, or him kissing, a video of him kissing me, or something like that. And so she like, so, what is this? Cause when we had the conversation with her, she didn't know that me and him had been seeing each other for months. Like, had been back together for months. Like, hold on, y'all, this ocean. Big O. Okay. I'm doing my YouTube video.
Oh my god. Is you recording?
Yes.
Hey y'all. Wait, me and her gotta talk real quick, so she gotta do a pause.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh yeah.
Okay, y'all, so I think I left off where she was basically asking, like, oh no, she seen the video on my phone. And so when she seen the video on my phone, she like, oh, so y'all really have been talking. I'm basically telling them how my mama found out that I lost my virginity. So she like, oh, so y'all have been talking like longer than what you said. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, at this point, I can't even lie no more because like she already see the evidence. So like, I'm just sitting there like, shit, I guess it is what it is. Like, all I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to say. So she ended up having me call him, and she like, no, what happened was she asked me, did I lose my virginity to him? And I'm like, nope, I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. And she's like, you know that I can take you to the doctor and the doctor can just tell me. I'm like, did you know that they can do that? She's not even listening. And so I'm like, well, I might as well just tell you myself.
I had to because I was eating. But yeah, they can.
So I'm like, dang, well, I'm like, yeah, like I did. She was so mad. Which I mean, who wouldn't be mad? Like what parent wouldn't be mad? But she was so mad. So she ended up calling, she ended up having me call him. And she like, we're putting a restraining order on you. Don't ever talk to her again. Don't text her, don't call her. Doing the most. Like, why would you tell this man you're gonna put a restraining order on him? Dramatic. And she really tried to do that too. We really went to the courthouse and she tried to get a restraining order on him. I'm like, girl, you just doing the most right now. We ended up not doing it that day, but she was trying to. So then she ended up telling my daddy. My daddy was really mad. They both was mad, but like, I guess that's kind of like really just how they found out. Like, cause they went through my phone. That's the only reason that they found out. And so then I did stop talking to him for a while. I think after this, we didn't, when we spoke again, like he was still trying to talk to me, like trying to see me, stuff like that. But like, I had basically kind of like moved on. Like after a while, I moved on. I didn't really want to talk to him anymore. And he would do and say like weird stuff. Like after the situation, like a year later, after this all had died down, he would do weird shit. Like I don't know, he was being weird. So I basically moved on and started messing with somebody else. And this all happened a year before I started sneaking at the house to go see the other dudes that I was telling y'all about, the other two, in the other story time. So really, I got in trouble like back to back. Really, that's crazy. Being bad, but really, that's it though. That's really how they found out. They both was mad. Tried to put a restraining order on him. Being crazy. I was in trouble. I was on punishment. That was that. And that was that. But that is gonna be the end of this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your mama, sister, daddy, uncle, auntie, all your people to like, comment, and subscribe. It's time for me to turn the TV, watch YouTube, and get ready to go to bed. Make sure y'all follow me on social media. Follow my Instagram. Follow my business Instagram. Follow my TikTok. It's all gonna be in the bio. And let me know what videos y'all want to see from me. I should do a series when I do like bedtime story times, but like I don't know if I got enough story times for that. I should do that one story time when we where I was fighting whatchamacallit and you jumped on his car. I should do that story time. That would be, huh? Yeah, don't say his name.
But you know what I was really about to say?
What? I know who.
Oh God.
Wait, tell me the situation. Oh my God.
I was gonna say, yep, do that one.
If y'all got any videos y'all want to see, leave it in the comment section. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what y'all want to see from me. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.